Hi there, it's John Hill here from Inspiring Fitness. I'm here with Omeil today, one of our trainers based in Birmingham. How are you, Omeil?
Not too bad, not too bad. Doing good.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Right then, so basically what I want you to do first, if you don't mind, is just tell me a little bit about yourself, a bit of your background about yourself, and then tell me what made you join Inspiring Fitness in the first place.
Um, Personal trainer. Been doing this from 2013 when I first trained them and all the rest of it. Background, done martial arts. That's my thing. Done a lot of classes. Enjoy doing classes, but enjoy doing one-to-one and helping people getting results, getting them to what they want to work towards.
Okay. What did you, at the time when you joined Inspiring Fitness, what made you join?
The crazy thing is, when I joined Inspiring Fitness, I saw them 2 years prior.
Right.
But I weren't really thinking about mobile training, or I wasn't in that headspace.
Right.
And when I did see, I was very impulsive. I was like, you know what? I want to do this. Let's go for it. But at the same time, I was on the fence. I'm like, how's this going to work? What am I going to do? And all the rest of it. And because I've never done mobile training before, I didn't know what it entails. So it was just like, you know what? Let me inquire and see what happens.
Yeah.
And turn out was one of the best decisions I've made.
Brilliant. What were you doing before, if you don't mind? Where were you applying your trade?
I was working global gyms, so like I worked at Pure Gym,
right.
Worked at Lifestyle Fitness, and when I left Pure Gym, I went to Lifestyle Fitness because it wasn't a 24-hour gym, and I liked their model. But then the one that I was at got bought out. A bunch of them got bought out, and that one was bought out by the gym group. And because of that, I knew what it was like working for a 24-hour gym.
Right.
Didn't want to be there in another 24-hour gym. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave when that transition took place. When that happened, I went off on my own to start doing a little bit of marketing and do classes on my own. But boy, did I get a shocking rude awakening about marketing. You have to understand who your clients are, where to go, where are the people, and find location and all the rest of it. So I was looking to do mobile training, which I was utilizing like friends and family to help out.
Yeah.
But to get in consistent clients and consistent leads, especially when I don't know much about marketing and all the rest of it, doing a lot of research, and I'm doing a lot of it on my own, wasn't having much success. And when I came across with Inspiring Fitness, I was like, I had some money saved up, and I was like, you know what have I got to lose? Literally, let's just go for it.
What would you say was your number one frustration before you joined Inspiring Fitness?
I think my number one frustration would be, and this is even when I worked in the gyms, when you would go to a client, it's not necessarily they coming to you per se, especially if you're coming from a gym background like I was.
Yeah.
You didn't get the training. There wasn't anybody to speak to. I think that's one of the biggest problems, especially in our industry. If you're just starting out, you don't know what to measure. There's nothing to measure it. And if you don't have someone that's been in the game as long as you, that's open to say, oh, let's talk about prices. Let's talk about, everyone's in this cutthroat mentality where it's me, my, as opposed to trying to help each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like not having the support and being able to get clients and consistently repeat that was one of the biggest problems I found, because there's no one teaching you. Yeah. You're good at the training side of it. That part I had no problem with, but the business side of it, you learn as you go, but it's not quick enough because you've got bills to pay. If you got family, if you got responsibilities, you don't have that luxury of having the time to learn that aspect as long.
Yeah.
So I feel like the biggest problem is not getting the clients and the support to help you through the struggles.
Yeah. When you're in the gyms, were you did you pay rent, or were you giving gym hours? How did it work?
I worked with hours.
Right.
The first one I was at, it was hours. And again, it's not like it was full. It was rather later on when I realized actually it would be better off doing hours. But at the same time, for me, I got a lot of clients through classes. Right. So for me, doing the classes, to me, it was if me not doing classes, that's like me cutting off my legs, because that's my stream of clients coming in.
Right.
The more I did classes, the more people come week on, week off.
Yeah.
And that really helped. However, the next thing I would have to go on the gym floor and speak to people.
Right.
And the gym that I was at, they pride themselves on when they get new PTs in. We've got over 5,000 members here. You can get clients. And I never forget, there was one guy and he went through the same thing that I did. But the only thing is, he came from a different country, got qualified, and he worked the gym floor for over 2 months and he didn't even pick up a client. Bear in mind, this guy was there more than me, but he was still learning. He wasn't doing as much class. And I was still struggling, even though I was picking up clients, because you have to balance 10 plus sessions a week plus 15 hours. So you're working 24 hours and 15 hours, you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
So when I left there and went on to lifestyle fitness, their model was slightly different. You would do, I believe, what was it? 10 hours, scholar classes and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
First started, and then from there, I was paying some of the rent. So it was, I think it was half of the rent or something that I was paying. For the first month, you got it like £100, and it went up by £200, then you paid a full whack of whatever it was that they had situated for you. But even after that, it wasn't, again, when I went there, I had to start from scratch. No clients, no one knew who I was. All I had was the experience that I did from the prior 2.5 years I was at Pure Gym. And yeah, I picked up clients faster, but while I was doing that, again, I was kind of thinking about it now, because I was at the gym full time. And in my mind, I didn't want to be in the gym. I wanted to start building up classes outside. So I was split between the two. I was working on marketing and Facebook adverts here. And then I was trying to build a one-to-one business in the gym. And it's not like the support system that we had at the gym, at Lifestyle. It was different to Pure Gym because they had a PT manager, which his job was to help the personal trainer. He's got an active business in the gym. But again, their model is, oh, you need to be on the gym floor. You need to be on the gym floor. You need to be on the gym floor. Whereas I'm like, you guys can say that I've got a young family. So when I'm here for my hours, that's my gym floor time. I can't be here 5 days a week when I've got 2 kids under 5. Like for me, that was like mission impossible. And my sister was working and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So again, I utilize the things that I had, which was I'm on the gym floor for 5 hours, make it happen. That's how I would get clients. But at the same time, I wasn't getting taught how to market and how to improve my consultation and I understood how to keep my clients and retain them, but like getting reviews, that's something wasn't really pushed. Just basic things that, I don't want to sound like I'm being biased towards Inspiring Fitness, but I'm being biased, I don't care. I got that help and that support where it's like, oh, you need to do this and you need to do this, and that helps. I wasn't getting that in the gym.
Right, okay. So what results, since you work with Inspiring Fitness, what specific results have you?
Shit, excuse my French, if I can't take anything away, I think more importantly than anything, the most important results I've got with Inspiring Fitness is always look on your process.
Right.
Like forget the clients, forget that one simple thing where, okay, then where did I go wrong? Or not look on it as, even if a client come and it wasn't for them, and this is what I struggle with it. When I look back now, when I first started, that first 6 months, it was a sheer fact of I wasn't looking at my process.
Right.
The moment that we knuckled down, it's like, okay, then, well, what does your consultation look like? What's your telephone call look like? That's when I started like, oh, I'm doing too much talking. I'm overselling. I'm not letting them do some of the talking and listening to what yes, I'm giving you all the information.
Yeah.
But if you come to me, you know what you want already, or you might not know what you want, then that's what I tend to get with clients whenever I speak to them on the phone. Yeah. Whereas the first 3-4 months I really struggled. Even though I did pick up the 1 and 2 clients, I was still struggling considering the inquiries I was getting in.
Yeah.
Like the numbers did not add up. And once I got that part covered, even if I can say, yeah, I'm still dragging I personally don't think I'm doing my best, but the system that I was given to follow and say, okay, then look on each step and take it from there. Sorry, get a fix in the background. The system that I was given to follow a step-by-step process has worked for me. Even now, I've got a folder where every time I have a phone call, okay, hello, this is what I'm following, ABC 1, 2, 3. That has helped me immensely. It's helped so much.
And you've been, I mean, you've worked mostly through the pandemic, haven't you, in terms of your business? Really?
All my business grown through the pandemic.
And how many sessions a week are you doing now?
19.
19, okay.
So
what's your average session price? 35.
35, yeah, 35.
Yeah, cool. So what would you say then has been your biggest win stroke achievement since you've been with Inspiring Fitness?
To be able to grow in this pandemic.
Yeah.
Most people are struggling. Most people are losing their jobs. Don't get me wrong, I remember when we had like a group call, I was like, yeah, look, unless you're affected by this directly, this can be an opportunity.
Yeah.
That's not me, oh, there was anything coming in or anything, because when the pandemic hit, like people were going from like a 6 week, they were gonna go sign on to monthlies. I had people coming in that were about to sign up, and it's like, oh, pandemic, let's just wait off. We can't really come back to anything. Let's see what happens. And I haven't heard from them. Whereas everyone else has come since then, they don't care about the pandemic. If anything, because of what's happened, is giving me more opportunity. Clients that I've had that's moved from Birmingham to other cities, I'm still training now over Zoom. If this was in person, for example, they would have gone. Yeah. I can't physically drive 3 hours away just to train someone. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
And just those little things, and having a support system, which helps. Like, don't get me wrong, personally, I try and figure things out, but the fact that I know I have the support there is always a win.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you. So assuming someone's watching this video and perhaps they're on the fence about maybe joining an organization similar to ours, what would you say to them that could help them with their decision?
Well, I know for a fact, Inspiring Fitness is not just here to try and get your money. They're here to help you. Like, especially if you're on the fence, whether you're a new PT, you've been doing it for over 5 years, you think you know everything, telling you now, you're going to learn something new, because everyone has got different experience and knows a little bit of different things. And you can just reach out in the group and like, look, I'm struggling, help me. By the time you've sent the message, you get 5 replies and everyone's willing to help you. No one's going to be judging you. No one's going to say you're wrong. There's no right. They're going to help you. So with Inspiring Fitness, you're with a bunch of like-minded people that's in the industry that wants you to win.
Brilliant. Awesome. So yeah, basically, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Apart from everything we've already covered, would you like to add anything else or no?
We've gone over everything, to be fair. I think more than anything, if you're still in a ruckus after everything that I've said and you're unsure, the question you need to ask yourself, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? Because literally you're investing in yourself. Win or lose, you're going to get something from this. I promise you.
Fantastic.
But that's it.
Brilliant. Omeil, thank you very much for your time today. It's much appreciated. And yeah, well done on your results. And I'm sure I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.